That'll work.
Yes, it does.
Hello!
Hello, people. Welcome to the episode, and we're starting off with an update on how our lives are going. Can I say mine is less chaotic? Not a chance.
No, I think yours is more chaotic.
Yes, I'm reliving more roles and stuff, and I've been putting myself into more responsibility, more organisation of chaotic stuff as well as normal day-to-day life. But I've went to a medieval festival, obviously when this is recording, a couple of weeks ago, and basically got talking to some of the reenactment groups, because obviously for myself, with my busy schedule that I have, I can't always make weekends or events at times, but when I got chatting to this lot, they seemed quite chilled and they understand, and they had other people that would be similar roles to what I do, where we're busy, and they were saying like, oh, if you can't make it to an event, work and life does come first. Because obviously you have certain safety training you've got to do. And I think I really bonded quite well because, one, I was dressed up in medieval attire with a gambeson and similar, well, probably this shirt at the time as well. And yeah, got chatting to them and be like, oh, I've done reffing before, safety stuff, and love putting on a show and a performance. And they said, oh yeah, you'd actually probably be like right what we're looking for. And they happened to be recruiting as well. They're a little bit further out than the local area, but I don't mind necessarily travelling further up because I want, at some point, I will explore York and a few other places.
Yeah, the ones which are actually a bit more north.
Yeah, because
everywhere's north from here.
Yeah, it's not as bad as like the Cornwall area. You know?
No,
but,
that's true.
But yeah, seeing that more north and more of the Norse stuff and the Scandinavians and that kind of thing. So yeah, and then I attended a gaming festival, and there was one of these charities that works at one of the forts.
Yeah.
And they do like scare activities and stuff like that, and like they were selling tickets there, and it's like, oh, well, if you book today, you get 30% off. And then one thing was like, oh yeah, but we're looking for like volunteers as well, and like stuff like that. And then my sister was like, oh, Mark, you would be great at that.
Yeah. To be fair, you would be absolutely amazing.
It's like you love scaring people, and it's like, oh no, it's going to be like I am, and it seems very tempting. And yeah, I had an email from them a couple of days ago that I need to get back to, being like, what's the availability? Because I'm going to have not an interview, but a chat. And we'll see if it is for me or if it's not. Because I did explain, I would love to do everything.
But your work schedule just doesn't allow it.
No, and I've got stuff that needs to be done. So for me, I seem more chilled out about it, but in reality, yes, it's interesting.
Externally, Mark is like... Internally, he's going... Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I'm slightly more tired because I'm a boy that came from night shifts and then almost get back home, pack a car full of gear, do a LARP weekend that I crew at, and like this is pretty much the first day back, and I didn't sleep from the nights going into the LARP, so it's kind of like I'm in overdrive mode.
Yeah. So, but on my side of things, I'm trying to get things a bit more structured, a bit more routined. So a friend of mine, whilst they were unemployed, we've been hanging out a lot more. But that means I've been like neglecting a few of my other things. Like I haven't socialised with the others as much. I haven't streamed. There's a lot of things I've put to the side because I want to keep them company. Whilst they were doing nothing all day, they were going like stir crazy bored.
Which is always important to look after your friends at the same time.
Exactly. So
even if they don't ask.
So I was seeing them like 4 to 7 times a week, which is a lot. But they're back working now, and I'm trying to like install a routine where I see them like 2 or 3 times a week. You know, depending on my schedule. This week will probably only be twice. But and I'm like, okay, so I'm only going to see them on these days, which means I need to install things for the other days. Otherwise, I'm going to get bored because I got used to these routines.
Yeah.
So I've started doing that. I'm only a week in at this moment in time, maybe 2. So I'm still installing it. Like I want like one midweek evening to be a stream. I'm streaming again on Sunday mornings because those are like guaranteed times where I know I don't do anything on a Sunday morning. Like they're normally at work, If we do hang out, it's normally in the afternoon anyway. What else? Most of my other friends, you're normally working.
Yes, this is the thing.
Done yet?
Yeah.
And Scott, also normally working. Everyone else is asleep. So now you can talk. Now I finished my sentence.
Yeah, it's like this. After time I'm using touch more, you can see I'm a lot more balanced out and like drained of energy this time around.
Yeah.
No, I agree with like Chris. Like, if I could hang out with a bunch of friends more, I would. I just can't. I sometimes feel like, do I actually? Not that people hate me, but I don't know if generally I'm liked. However, when I do meet them at like say LARP events or after a while, I do find out that I am still missed. It's just people. It's when you meet back up with me. It could be a year, 5 years, or anything, but it will almost be like no time's changed.
Unless you mean I pester him, so it's as little time as possible.
Yeah, but it's like with
I think the most we go nowadays is a month.
Yeah, and that's usually because our schedule's just.
And then we meet up again because usually I'm just like, Mark, we need more BarChats.
Yeah.
So when does it work with your schedule? And I'll work it with my schedule.
Yeah, and then we come to an agreement because it's just one of those things. And it's like, in an ideal world, most best friends and all that think like they can always meet up every day, and that not really the case. And if anyone uses it against you, that's bull. It's you can be distance away even 5 years and still be best buds. It's when you meet up, and I always get it before like saying, oh, we don't meet up with me, are we really best friends? Like that. That's not what a friend is.
No, I'm just like. I'm like, oh, you're gonna do that this weekend? That's cool. I know it was supposed to be, game night, but I appreciate you've put investment and time into this thing.
Yeah.
And this is your priority. This makes you happy. Go be happy, my G. Then we can talk about it.
Yeah.
And you can make an episode of it.
Yeah, and
I use them for clout.
Yeah, and this is the thing. It's we do come up with ways that we can work schedules, and sometimes there will be times I will mess up, then I can still catch up. Or if I'm at a place, then I can still get updates through like messages and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's never truly that I'm not there. It's just I have very interesting career paths that I've taken, and
you're just the only one of us that does shifts. The rest of us work a normal office sort of 9 to 5, or like that sort of routine Monday to Friday, and you work like 4 on 4 off, 5 on 5 off, sort of like you have a really random sort of schedules.
Yeah,
and then you've got hobbies that take you out the area.
Yeah, and then obviously the hours could be from, I can't say to someone, oh, when I finish work at this time I can meet up with you because of if
delays could happen, paperwork,
or I actually get duties that I cannot leave to somebody else. I have to stay and finish it myself.
Yeah, like things pop up. Not like me. I finish work at 5:30. I'm leaving. I am out the door. Like, I put the laptop down at 5:30 on the dot. Okay, it might take me 2 minutes to leave.
Yeah.
For various reasons, which I can't disclose. But yeah, like today I didn't leave till 5:45 because of reasons.
Yeah, I get that, and it's like there's stuff before where like something's arrived or happened in the last 5 minutes of a shift.
Oh,
and it's like
I don't even have to deal with it half the time.
No.
I hate when it happens.
But mine makes it a difference that if I'm 10 minutes or 5 minutes out,
it changes the
whole time, because then it's like it's the wrap up, the deals with it, and it's like right, we need to get back, and it'd be like right, we have certain ways how we get back, and it's like. I might be waiting a next hour or 2 hours. So I've had shifts that were meant to be back by about probably 12, and then it's been about 2 in the morning that I've got back.
Yeah. Another update is, you might not fully know this, is that on the Crispy Things YouTube side of thing, I have wiped everything off.
Oh.
I've started a clean slate.
Yeah, new beginning. The
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Hopefully. I noticed that while I was posting so irregular, that when I did a song I was really proud of and I posted it, it would get like 10 views. And I'd be like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm like, no, I still want to sing, I still want to make my music. So I figured, maybe, what if I delete everything and then just the songs I'm really proud of, re-upload with new metrics, new tags, better thumbnail, and like repush it. And I'm about a month in. I'm literally, when you came here, I'm editing a vlog post about it.
Yeah, I can see it from here.
Like, I got a new thumbnail and I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
This vlog will come out before this episode, so I'm going to put the thumbnail right here so you can have a look. And I'm not going to say what it's about, or the thumbnail tells you. But it's something I'm trialing. So far, I think it's going alright for me. It's only 3 videos in. It's still really early doors and I'm still trying to find my feet with it. It's a big gamble. It's a lot of hobby work. I have a lot of like covers I need to do. Lots of recordings I need to do to make sure I don't fall behind. But I'm going to see how it goes.
It's always good. It's always good to have goals, and then when you consider with this channel and the stuff that we've done, the skills that you pick up through each journey.
Well, I mean, another update is this episode. We're trying something new.
Yes, so Chris is taking the technical side and...
Yeah, I've been inspired by the Imp and Skiz podcast. I have got currently 3 cameras. Okay, they're not all video cameras. The middle one is our normal video camera. The one I'm looking into, that's my mobile phone. And this one, that's my tablet. So I'm trying something. I would really appreciate if you've made it to this far in the video, tell me how the balance is.
Yes.
This is probably the most editing I'm ever going to have to do for a group of videos.
Yeah, these ones are the ones that are shorter compared to the ones with the longer ones.
But I'm going to try and balance it.
Yes.
Which will be entertaining.
Yeah, which means he says that now. I'll hear about it later in the editing. I'll be like, what did you say? Why did you say that? Why did you raise
this will be Sunday's job, because Sunday is the only night. Which is terrifying because this episode's being uploaded 2 days later. But just quick little things. Weight-wise, I'm under 18 stone again.
Nice.
Which is great. I have fought tooth and nail for that. My steps have gone from 200,000 a month to over 250,000 a month. So I've added 25% on over the past 3 months alone.
And we gave some really good motivation as well.
Yeah, I think they'll come in at a
later
future episode.
Yep.
Yeah, generally things are good here.
Yeah.
Oh, and I got a new shower.
Yes, looks very fancy.
You'll have to go onto my personal Twitter to find pictures for that, which is @crispythings.
And there's probably going to be a link down below as well, just in case you guys...
Yeah. But yeah, that's me.
Well...
Any quick, short...
I'm very good at doing summary stuff, the fact that I can drag things out as long or keep it sweet and simple. I'll keep it sweet and simple. Myself is... I'm less stressed in what I'm doing, so... The weight gain that I gained from obviously comfort eating and stuff is reducing. And throughout this summer, which probably when this one comes out, I've already started working on it, I'll be doing an intense workout system that I would like to do, and I'll quickly start getting the weight off what I used to do, because I used to do like 2 or 3 hours before a shift, doing like a mixture of like home workouts, and then when I get to a reasonable level with the weight and my fitness thing, then I'll be looking to go into gyms to build up the muscle side of it. So start off with cardio to get my weight back, because of there's some types of armours that I'd like to fit in nicer than what I currently do.
Valid.
And my mental health will increase when I get back into it.
Yes.
Because you think I look good now, wait until you see what I used to look really good when I was younger.
He looks better now.
I look
He's more confident with his look.
More confident now, but if I get the body that I know that's under here.
On final update, as far as I'm aware, we're both still single.
Yes.
Oh, ladies.
Yes, that's the thing. I mean, whereas before he's been called a dad, now I've been called a dad.
I don't get called a dad for my looks. I get called a dad because I'm a dad.
See,
Action.
Yeah, I get called dad because one, I have the like Chris, with the responsibility side of looking after people, but in a different responsibility in like different contexts of like I'll look after new people to various LARPs and get them set in if it's both new crew or if it's new players. I'm the good bet to come to and be like, I don't know everything, but I can get your feet wet and I will always be around on the side. And so at the end when I looked like zonked because it was really warm, it was like, you look like the a tired dad with or without kids, and it's like that. It was a compliment because it was like, you've done well. Have a good chill out. Yeah. So my updates are short, but I will probably have more along the series as we go.
Yeah.
And I will probably be wearing different attire like this because I am bringing the medieval style modern.
It's good. But yeah, that's us till next time. Goodbye.
Just a couple of guys chatting over a brew. Won't tell you no lies, it's